The Washington Commanders held their Wednesday practice here in Ashburn, and it was a practice that everyone came out to see and hear about Jayden Daniels, their star rookie quarterback, who was injured last week against the Carolina Panthers. Jayden sustained a rib injury that we haven't gotten privy to, all the details of the injury, but there is talk that, he's doing well, and that Dan Quinn said that he was doing fine, and that, obviously they're going to have more for us by Friday. So we'll have 2 more days of practice before we really get a good word if he's going to play or not. It could be some gamesmanship going on right now between Dan Quinn and Eberflus, the coach of Chicago, as far as who does Chicago's defense, who do they have to prepare for, Marcus Mariota or Jayden Daniels. Dan Quinn, while he was talking to us earlier, mentioned that they're not going to rush Jayden. They're not going to force him back out there if he's not ready, but he understands the type of player that he has as far as the dog that Jayden Daniels has in him.
I think you guys have all been around Jayden, and like anybody, anywhere, anytime is really the mindset for him. Like, I think at his core, one of the things I really admire about him is just like his readiness, his wanting to go prove it. So, no, much like we talked about Lamar a few weeks ago, like they're not playing against one another. So, like, it's about him and the readiness to get ready and help our team. Ultimately, that's why so many of his teammates really gravitate towards him. They know how much he puts it in and goes for it, and that's why he's seen as one of the great teammates around.
So coming into this game, against the Chicago Bears, who are a team that has won with their first-round draft pick, Caleb Williams, who just happens to be from Washington, D.C. This was a game that was flexed, and I think everyone was expecting to see the #1 versus the #2 pick. Well, it may not happen. But again, Marcus Mariota did some great things on Sunday and proved that he still can orchestrate and move this Cliff Kingsbury offense. And for my money, the most important person now on the field is going to be Cliff Kingsbury. It's going to be, what is he dialing up for this Commanders offense? On the flip side, on the defensive side of the ball, this defense is starting to ascend. They've moved up to 12th against the run in the NFL and 16th overall. And I think for everything that they're trying to do with Joel Witt's defense, you need guys to start to emerge. And the guy that's emerged over the past few weeks is Dante Fowler Jr. He looks like the guy that the Jacksonville Jaguars selected with the 3rd pick back in 2015. And he's given this team a lot of energy. And he spoke to us today about giving his defense that boost of energy that they needed.
Getting back to playing how I played, I felt like the first couple games I was getting my feet wet because I didn't play in the preseason like that. I was dealing with a rib injury, and just going out there, and after the Bucs game and the Giants game, I was just like, all right, it's time to get back to playing how you play, which is violent, fast, and physical. And that's something that I emphasize before I go out during the games. It's like, make sure you play how you're supposed to play with heavy hands, and do what you're supposed to do.
So lots of stuff that we're trying to uncover for you as far as the week as it progresses. And once again, we'll know a little bit more about Jayden Daniels and his health come Friday. But nevertheless, folks, it's not a gloom and doom approach or a situation like that. And that was proven on Sunday. I know the Panthers are a bad football team with 1 win on the season, but still, Washington did what they were supposed to do, and that's beat a bad football team, and they beat them to sleep. That's what you want. So whether it's Jayden Daniels or whether it's Marcus Mariota, they're not going to come into Northwest Stadium on Sunday for this 4 o'clock flex game and feel like they don't have a chance to win if their star player isn't on the field. They still feel like they're going to win the football game.
The Bears are a great team. I think they're 5-2 or 4-2. They got a lot of great players on our team. Caleb, DJ Moore, Keenan Allen, Swift. It's a lot of them, but we have great players too. And we go out there, do what we need to do, and the rest is history. The rest will be history.
So we'll have more as the week progresses. Once again, out here in Ashburn, I'm Lake Lewis.